Okay, so today's first impression is the Banner Saga. It was recently added to Xbox Game Pass, and there's some like Vikings and stuff. Don't really know, but I was interested because I saw the trailer. So here we go. Syncing my save games. Heraldry? Really? Ooh boy. We have heraldry. Oh, gotta pick a banner, don't I? Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, so blah blah blah. Ooh, waves. Waves and birds. Let's do that. Waves and birds. Alright. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Brutal. Stoic. Ooh. Let there be art.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor. It has been several
Norse.
long
It has
months
been...
on the road.
Oh, they have voice
The
acting.
first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection
Val-human?
before returning to the capital.
Maybe there aren't Vikings.
Several days ago,
Yeah,
the
there's
sun
Vikings.
simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have
They're
been
so
warned
tiny on
by
the
stranded
screen.
travelers about brigands on the path through
Makes it look bigger,
Ridgehorn,
though.
our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Okay, we have longhouses and a fort. Wait. They actually have horns. This is good art. Oh, dang. They're really big. So these are giants. All right. We have giant horned giants. What? RTS? I didn't even know. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use R to pan around your surroundings. Zoom in and out by holding RT or LT. Press A to continue. Pressing A. These portraits show the order of initiative. Taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue. The enemy is red. It is your turn to act. Okay, so I get to use Shield Banger. shield banger. And movement happens before action. Okay. Okay. Got some D&D stat kind of stuff here. So we'll move to the mark here. Oh, they take up 4? Is there a larger unit or something? Okay. Enemy tiles are red. And pulse if the enemy is in range. To target a nearby enemy, use left stick to select attack. Press A. Okay. So we have no ability, attack, and end turn. We choose attack. You can choose to either attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers between each icon, 2, 4, or 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. So I can do 2 to looks like a shattered shield, or I can do 5 to fist. Now the question is fist just lower his strength so he can't hurt me, or does it do HP damage? So strength counts. They're actually gonna tell me. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to more damage in the future. The enemy has only 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Yes. Strength attack. Ooh, blammo. +1 renown. Okay. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. -1. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource to use wisely. And moving on gold tiles, a unit can move further than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you'll have to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range using left stick and A. Okay, so, why is it? Oh. Alright. And standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. So that is Tempest. Oh, cool. Select Tempest. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Use left-right D-pad to select an enemy, then confirm. So I guess one will be the regular and the other will be splash damage. So I'll pick the 7/7. Nice. That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Okay. I'm gonna attack. I can do 8 to strength, which is not enough to finish him. restores 0 to shield, but he's already got what looks like possibly a shattered shield. So we'll hit a strength attack. What? What's going on? Are they making me... What are they doing? Hello? Why won't it? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Oh, what? What's that? What does that even do? The yes button? Okay. Looks like I did extra damage than they thought. Ooh, +6 renown.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
Hydra.
I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay. Not the kind of game I thought it was. Only the sun has stopped. Okay. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, is it? It is. The governor tells me you've been giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. I don't even know what accent I'm trying to do. What does he want exactly? Scalfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Alrighty. So I then have to use bumpers. The left. Oh, I have a cursor to highlight the market tent. So I use a cursor. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap in on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Skelfings chieftain bled out about an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. They don't talk to me. Eric needs some help here. I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If anybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Do I have money? Let's just intimidate this guy. I don't know what his deal is. You motion to Ganoof, your enormous bodyguard, who looms over the man like a snake over a mouse. Gods! Eric! Laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Scalfings? Noblemen, up by Eastwall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Ganolf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. No reason. They look good. We'll go if they look good. I'm glad you care. About his outfit? Ganolf goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a Scalfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Where is this place again? After this, I'm done here. Go with the top. What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Okay, we've got heavy story elements. We've got things to select on the screen that do some things, so we'll go to the bottom. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears, with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door? They ran to a mead house, says Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, yeah. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken Scalfings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and mead steins in the process. Okay, back to the RTS situation. Alright, white already. We can go to blue without using willpower. Yellow if you want to use willpower. Let's go a little further. And let's stone wall. What does that do? Stone wall blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. Much. This guy's got 8 and 1 shield. So I could break the shield with the shield breaker attack. I'm just gonna go regular attack. What does that do? Oh, you can try to crit with the willpower bonus. So it takes 5 regular, 6 1 willpower, or 7 2 willpower. Neither of which is going to matter. So we'll just go regular 5. Okay. Oh boy. Eric is some sort of thing. Use a willpower. A little further. What's rally do? Gives willpower to allies at any range. Alright. Attacking for 3. Weak sauce. We back out of our... No, they won't let us unmove. So we will take his 3 damage. And we will boost it to 5 and to 4. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're not in range with this guy at all. It's kind of a bummer. We'll go to the blue. And we will enter. Mark should have done a block. Dang, son! Alright. Going to this 4. And Tempest. Oh, that'll hurt my own guy. Brutal. Okay. 10. 2. I want to attack. Thug leader. Attack thug leader. Warhawk. +1 or down. Okay, they can stand on the same one as him. Yay, Warhawk! 40G. Defeat an enemy with a Warhawk. Alright. We have achievements. Who am I? Valgard? So we kind of want to get him out since he got a little. But if I go to the backside here, I should be able to finish this guy. Oh, no. This is someone else. We'll boost it with a willpower. Okay. Raid Master. Alright. Ooh, an achievement, Raid Master. Defeat an enemy with a Raid Master. Okay, we need to move Mr. Squishy. Way out of here. Where's his health? His health is 8. So that's max health. Just a little armor damage. Here. And then we will attack. He's at 4 of 8 with the Thug Leader. So we will do red attack. +1 or down. Trophy for using a warden to defeat an enemy. Okay. Got the big guy. If I move him, no. They spaced each other so that I can't hit 2 and 1. So they're not stupid. Why is he so tough? This guy is tough. Look at that shield. Alright. Sure. He must be the boss. Ow. That rammed through me. Alright. Gnolf will attack. Oh. This guy's buff too. Doug Swordsman. Okay. So if I can up it 1, I should be able to finish him. Nice. Eric is hurting a little bit. We'll attack. For 1. We'll boost it twice. Nice. Ooh, my goodness. Eric, no. attack. 90% to hit on this. Boost to 1. It won't even matter, so we'll do boost to 1. Oh man, Eric. Eric's getting it pretty bad here. And can I boost? No boost. I'm out of willpower. Oh, Eric. Eric, no. This guy can't even get range this turn, so we will Stonewall. And Eric's gonna get hit some more. Okay. They're pincer attacking. Dude, 90% to hit, boosted twice. Yes, pillage. Attack for 1, 80% chance to hit. It hits. Warhawk achievements. Raidmaster achievement. Warden achievement. Eric is promoted. +8 or now. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Varl, kinship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the great hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to meet the new arrivals down at the docks. Loading. Okay. Pretty cool narration mixed with the RTS elements, real-time strategy. I'm not a huge fan of tactics-based games at the moment. I used to be, more so. Wagner, the familiar Varl, steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorundur demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arberang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden Wolfhead emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What's he trying to say? What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants departed his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Oh man, this is killing my voice. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So I can talk to this guy. I can talk to this guy over here. Let's talk to this guy over here. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back in Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. A Varl historian. Aha! Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it through the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ingracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arbereng, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You got the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Okay, Grumpy Pants. Prince. Scrivener. You find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no danger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Hack on, hack off, the hacker. Went straight for a flagon. Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Shoo-ba-doop-boop-boo-da-doo-doop-boo, the Great Hall. -1 supplies? No! At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply letters. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with it. +20 renown! Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Boger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town's guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort, just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Wah wah. Okay, off to, oh, that's Strand. Here we go, here we go. This is what I saw in the trailer, which is what appealed to me. Tiny, tiny, tiny army moving through distance. -6 supplies. Morale declined. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. Holy, what? I was not watching chat. It still says 0 on my thing. A party of 14. Hello, everyone. Cool. So this is a strange game that was recently added to Xbox Game Pass on the Xbox One X. And it is called the Banner Saga. It is, unbeknownst to me prior to entry, it is a real-time strategy game with a bunch of heavy, almost D&D kind of dialogue. We meet again. The Banner Saga is awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never played it. I didn't really even recall it. And thank you, Travel504, for the follow. Very nice. Oh, there's several of them. Oh, there's multiple parts. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, so it's kind of hurting my voice to do all the reading, but I like it because it's very fluid. It's much better reading than they're separate games. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm just doing narration, and now I need to start watching chat. But here we go. A caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Moger, cracking open mead casks. For our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed through camp. Drink a lot, drink a little, toast to Wagner. So we'll toast to Wagner. Banner Saga Endgame. Yes. I did watch Endgame, actually, and it was long and had lots of people in it. And it was good. It was better than the one prior, aka Captain Marvel, in my opinion. But, that was an origin story, so it kind of had its own deal. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between Man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Let's chat with Wagner. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Okay, that was a good chat. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Moger. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess for your benefit, turns out. It is 3 a.m. on the East Coast, eh? Yeah, it is 11 p.m. here in Alaska. So I will be up probably till midnight or so, and I'll be playing this weekend as well, various things. Probably Song of the Deep for sure, because I'm really liking that. But we'll see, whatever my mood brings. I still need to get back to Final Fantasy 15 as well. So have a good one, Gio, and thanks for the raid. Tanuki Tail, you're from Alaska. Very cool. I was gonna check that link earlier, but then Gio's stream went offline and I was at work. So I will follow you, Mr. Tanuki Tail. Well, I assumed your gender, but anyway, sorry about that. I am from Alaska. I am from Ketchikan, which is as far south as you can be, and pretty much still be in Alaska. There is one island to the south, but it's like 10 minutes away. The rest is Canada below that. Alrighty. Back to Wagner. I have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arbering on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat? Haha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this, pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings for some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you'd done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. See you later, Jimmy Chonga. You rise groggily. The campsite a casualty of merriment. A casualty of merriment. That's awesome. Moger is already kicking the warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Wagner. You're needed. So much dialogue. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. This is the map of the world. You can explore by panning with R and zooming with LT and RT. Do 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 do. Oh boy. So, we are here, and I'm not seeing anything else. So, thanks for that map there. Oh, I can pan with the right stick. I was thinking left for some reason. Okay. Good deal. Location of your caravan is indicated. The world map is covered with many locations and holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time, selecting locations with LB, RB, or L, and press A for more information. Alrighty, the Wandering Road. At the end of the First Great War, the Varl had more to contend with than mankind to the south. Above the Bratabrek peaks, the land crawled with furious, war-minded dredge. The first Varl king, Einar, led the entire Varl race across the snowy fields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away dredge as they went, before forming the first Varl kingdom at Einartoft. Okay, words. Hello? Hello? Why is A not progressing me? Oh, it's B. Oh boy, we have several directions we can go. Each is looks like a little section of the map. Mountains are nice. When you are finished researching the world map, press B to return to travel or to camp. Okay. I kind of came into this game completely blind. It's not entirely what I do, but I do lots of things. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grafheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrimmerstead? What's the point of marching? Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmestead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? I like glaciers. Ludin exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vetterfell, and if we're lucky. Wow, that's a lot of kind of tongue twisting. Camp is where you manage a caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. Heads-up display. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tent. Okay. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out characters in a mock battle. And okay, so I guess rest. Hello? Oh, over here. So we've got, this guy's a giant, and he does things. This guy is not a giant, and he does things. And these two guys are giants. They have horns. What else? -6 supplies. Morale has improved. So weird. Okay.
Weatherfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay?
Oh, we got a whole army now. "85 fighters and 366 Varl. Wow. Okay, this is more like what I had seen in the trailer. I'm like, whoa, you get to have like a whole army go through the field. They look very storybookish. I want to check it out. By Hadderborg, that's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boys seen men up in the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scalfing's out there, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around to get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sits in tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl, are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's looting? It's pink. Sounds like fighting and something else. Heck on, takes off at a run. Back to the battling. Extremely dialogue heavy. It's very good descriptors, though. Reminds me of settings like D&D settings. Okay, these are new. These are, what are these? Robot-looking things. Okay. I will go full blue so I don't waste any... Wait, what? Is this all... I can shoot. Okay, they want me to tutorial to avoid certain tiles. What? Oh, okay. That way, if you step on a trap, so you can actually make the whole path. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. That's cool. Last time I could do diagonal. Oh boy. I hope that's really not going to be just me fighting these 3 guys. 50% chance to hit for 1 damage, or attack the shield to destroy some of his armor. And you can boost it with willpower if you want. I don't seem to have any. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Oh, dang. Alright. I don't know if that was one of my main characters, but he did. Okay, so we'll move Mr. Giant here. He will... What does Sundering impact? Thundering impact, added strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. So I do a full whirlwind. 100 to hit, strength damage +1, 1 break to target, 1 break added to heavy impact. I mean, it's nice that it's circular. We will attack his armor with 2 of the willpower. There we go. Not sure what these things are. They didn't really say in any of the story yet. Tempest is also circular, which will do strength damage. We will attack strength now that he's got lowered damage. Let's see what that does. Maybe it improves my chance to hit. That could be it. If I go into the yellow, it takes 1 additional willpower. So it now drops to 3 out of 4. And then you can basically give Bardic Inspiration or whatever, how the willpower works. Okay, another circular attack. He does 2 of either type of damage. So we'll take this armor down a notch. Oh! Alright. So now the green guy would be able to hit both with his spiral, but I don't think I can move. Well, yeah. If I go here, I should be able to AoE attack here. Thundering Impact. Okay. What I want to do. Does it start at a certain angle? I don't understand what's going on. Maybe there's a cost to it that I don't have. So we'll attack then. Niner. Very nice. One more for the even 10. Yes. And an achievement. War Master. Okay. Defeated an enemy with a War Master. And Bring the Pain will hit my guy as well. 90% chance to hit on strength damage. Let's go for with 1 willpower. Wait, when did my green guy fall? Shoot, I didn't see that. I don't know if they're gone forever or what. I'm gonna move slightly up and then... Oh, I don't have enough willpower. That's what it is. Do regular attack. Man, kinda harsh action here. Bring the Pain. Nope. Did it miss? We'll just do this whole standard attack situation. 5 should finish the Dredge Grunt if it gets through his armor. Nice. Pillaging time. Let's get a slightly different angle. That does. I think it lets me... Oh, not there. No, not there. Bad angle. No. Okay. Looks like I can rest to gain willpower. 5-er. Nice. And another trophy. Defeat an enemy with a shield. So I've already got like 6 achievements an hour in. So if you're looking to farm achievements, this is an option. For easy deal if you have an Xbox Game Pass. You trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. So, Luden isn't dead. You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future Varl king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. So wait, I just lost my green guy? Forever? No, permadeath. That's cool, but it will change the story forever. Unless he had to die for story reasons. But I don't know exactly how the game works. Okay, this picture here was in the trailer, which is one of the things that drew me to it. I watched it for like seconds and like I have to play this game. Another fight. We've got an archer and another archer. Okay. Deployment. So, I don't know if I want to bring him too far out so the dredge isn't within moving range. Go there. We will rest. Oh, he killed a deer! The deer! Can she range attack? Yeah! Yes. We have an archer. But it takes 7. It takes 7? I only have 6. I'm confused on the AoEs. That won't let me hit the deal. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of info. I already knew those things. Is there a save I need to do, or is it auto-save? I'm thinking it's auto-save. Okay. Alright, we can regular attack at this distance. Just gonna do that. Yeah. No! Man. So, he can mark prey, which is probably like, gives him some sort of... It causes a break damage. It doesn't do any bonus item kind of thing. Ooh. Your armor, his armor's so tough. I can only do one attack. So if I take some of that off, maybe it'll do more on the next regular strength attack. Oh, she can't attack because she's an archer. Back it up. Now 90% chance to hit for 1. Take it up to 2. Nice. Oh boy. And he can now attack for 3 because the armor is lower. Interesting. Let's try to get 4. Yes. Hunter. Trophy again! Lots of trophies. 40G on each one, basically. 3 are noun to my crew. Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No. I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. So we have forget the supplies. Let's get back to Skoger. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do you think we can handle more of them? So we can go insecure, we can go risky, and we can go safe bet. We will go safe bet because I don't trust these squishies. Okay, what are they even doing here? No clue, but we need to warn everyone right now. And as you progress, the story will unfold differently by your choices. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish, just like IRL, the Art of War, Sun Tzu. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as other goods. So, day goes forward. We lost more time. There they are. Look at them go. They're so hungry. Okay. So we're not using supplies anymore.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Very mood setting. I mean, for some, the patience factor might be a reason to avoid. However, mega my immersion. Ivor. The enormous varl in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntmaster? Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere. Dredge? How did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it. They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams. From the outskirts, people are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys and his fighters. Eagle, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. I will let them fight. And Watanabe. Why not invite some goats to join us too? They're asking for dead kids. That would be baby goats, not actual children. I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Eagle, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside, then we figure out what to do next. More shouts draw your attention to some houses on a nearby hill. And houses... Sure enough, dredge are gathering in number. hear misplaced laughter nearby. Past a pile of corpses, a man is single-handedly holding back 4 dredge with a battered spear. Behind you, Trigby? Trigby, shouts Ivor, who shoots you a dour look. If Trigby is known for being a madman, at least he's the sort who can hold a spear in the right direction. He smiles a mile wide when he realizes you're going to have to fight your way out of this. Put archers after melee units. Melee. So you can actually order your guys. You can apparently only have 6, but we have more than that. So we have Trigby with his 8-10. We have Eagle with his 10-9. 14-12. 7-5. 8-10. So we... Oh, wait. That is the roster as well. So we don't even have a full people because... Probably because I let that green guy die and didn't know how to do that. I don't know. Oh, they're just letting me order. So we put... What? Oh, X. We move him over, insert, move over, insert, something like that. Put Archer last. Sure. And begin. Oh, items. Oh. Wait, he has an item. Let's remove item. Okay. Let's give plus arm, plus strength, plus will to Alette. Because it's hers. And then we've got Trigby. I thought I saw an L. Trigby's necklace. Plus 10% crit chance. We will give to Ivor. And then, how do we start? Where's start buttons? No. What is going on? B, maybe? Oh, alright. We're good. So, we get to move our giants first. And, oh, they didn't let me put my guys on the map though. Or maybe they would have if I hadn't pressed the button. Bummers. End turn, apparently. That guy looks big. Rook is within range, but he might die if he's out that far. I hope for the best. I will do it. I'll do strength attack. Sure. Oh. Guy must be softer. So I'm gonna actually go to the side here. We'll go for armor. Okay. There. A little wonky on trying to, like, actually move. Nice. I mean, yeah. So we'll attack him for armor at range. Oh no. Got multiple people there. So you have to hit B. To get out. But they still won't let me do the AoE. What happened? Strong arm. Defeat an enemy with a strong arm. Wow, this is a lot of, like, maybe way too much. On the, let's see if backstab does anything. Nope. 20% chance to hit. So we'll do armor damage. Oh, shoot. That was an archer. I am not doing good at this game. I was not ready to start an RTS at night. Okay. I need to get this archer lady out of here, man. Shoot. Doesn't really show up very well, that little blue marker on the blue. It's really hard to see. Alright, run! She can't even run. It's not good. No! I don't want my elven maiden to die. Did she die? Shoot. She died. He has 0 on the willpower. I actually need to raise her now if I want to do that. Man, I am not doing well at this. Probably would have helped if I knew the game a little better than not knowing it at all. Let's go here since he seems to have a bow. Nice. And a trophy for using a Spearmaster to defeat an enemy. There's a lot of battle classes. I don't know what they all do. %80 chance to hit. I'm gonna that. Nice. I don't know. Yes. Alrighty, let's move Archer over here. Should be within range. I can't believe my Elven Maiden, or whatever she is, died. That's heartbreaking. No! My tank human died too? What is this game? Oh my gosh. My whole army is like totally getting smoked. Okay. Let's attack. No? Whatever. Do 1 damage. And we'll... Actually, I should move that angle. 6. Taking it. Because this guy's almost out of armor. Oh, I'm out of range. This could be bad. Okay. No. He has no willpower, so no matter what he does, we'll just get in that hit. There we go. Archers do not do much damage. They have range. I can't believe! Combat can be unforgiving, no kidding. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated, or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use the options menu to change difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time, and it has no effect on the story or the choices you make. You take stock of your handiwork. Think I'll stick with you, lad, says Trigby, unless you've got other ideas. Ivor grunts something non-committal. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds, Brooke, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Let's head back immediately. Hey, she's not dead. She's not dead. She was just KO'd. Let's, shout. As you turn to head back, your Colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over Alette. Its face an expressionless, stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous face. Let's run at it, axe ready. You launch yourself, and Alette turns toward you with confusion on her face. Then she looks behind her and freezes in her tracks. The dredge is too far to reach in time. Suddenly, Eagle is between the dredge and Alette, his shield above him. The black stone mace falls. Eagle's shield crumples, and so does the boy beneath it. A moment later, Ivor is there, his sword run through the neck of the dredge. He is gone, says Ivor, looking over the boy's shattered skull. Alette gasps, her hand to her mouth. I'm checking the other houses, Ivor remarks. See if you can find anyone, then meet me at the Great Hall. Wow. So, our shield guy that we were hoping survived, because the whole KO thing, actually, kinda just got his head caved in, I think. Unless that's a different boy. Ah! One or more of your units is injured. This is important stuff. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes when resting in camp. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Y to equip. And injured 1 days. Okay. And Mr. Shield Guy is not here. His head was caved in by a dredge, and he saved Alette's life doing it. Rest in peace. That? I'm confused. You find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. Gods, this is bad. About Gil. It was my fault. He was a good fighter, for his age. No family. I thought, I've forgotten what it's like facing Dredge. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. To the Great Hall. Gonna drink some mead, probably. Rook, the gods, you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses? The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. Who is she? An archer? Man, they must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight. What would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done, Rook. Going with... It's not a decision I care to make. The chieftain sighs, a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north... Frostfeller, to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogar in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostfeller. That sounds like suicide, Ivor. Let's do as the chieftain says. Ivor's right. I'll help with the distraction. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Do we abandon the storehouse? Because we need supplies, or everyone's going to starve to death. That keeps happening. So we'll go with the storehouse then. If we have to, we'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. Yep. On the other hand, Frostfeller's at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. They'll be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the Dredge. If we run out of food before we get to Frostfeller, it won't matter how many escape. I still say, let me handle the Dredge. Okay, so... we will go with... Ivor usually knows what he's talking about. I'll join him, and everyone will go, and I will try to maybe get some supplies. Chieftain thinks for a long moment. I didn't ask for advice just to ignore it. Promise you're not throwing away your lives on this. That wasn't part of my plan. Ivor? Nope. Then I'm coming with you. Oddleaf. Oddleaf. That catches you by surprise. The Chieftain rubs his chin, but doesn't argue. From the training she's given, Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. So she's Alette's teacher. Okay. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. Alette finds you before you have a chance to find her. I know what you're doing. You have to let me come with you. Don't leave me. Please, I'll be good. She's wounded. Okay, Alette, just promise to listen. I promise, she says. Ivor soon finds you both. Let's go. Remember, we're not trying to fight them all. We're just getting their attention. You step into the town courtyard, where you can already see dredge in every direction. Ivor starts banging his shield and swearing at them. We kill a few, he shouts, and the rest will follow. You steel yourself for a tough fight. This is going to be bad. I don't know if Alette can handle this. And Oddleaf is also an archer, and Rook has archering. But he might have a weapon as well. Trigby is rocking it with the spear. Pretty good. Roll. Oh, shoot. Come back. What? No. X to move. A to insert. Okay. And that is the people I have available. Now let's see if they'll actually let us do a battle formation besides initiative. Shoot. Wait. Why do they even tell me wide already if I can't move people? Like, why don't they just start if I can't move anything? And why are my archers over there? Yeah, nothing else is going to, it's like we can zoom a little bit with the shoulders, and that's it. So, I guess we're ready. Ready as we're gonna be. Let's go here. He'll use one more willpower, but I should be able to attack. Oh no, he can't do diagonal. Shoot. Battering ram? Also no. And turn. Trigby knows what's up. We're gonna get some Trigby on this. He can do 2. Blam blam for 4. Go a little aggro on this. Rook is gonna get his butt kicked if I don't move. Maybe even further. Let's see. About 40% chance to hit at a distance on this guy. He's got a lot of armor. We'll take away some armor on Trigby -5. No. No. Go like maybe 1 or 2 to get closer to the range. No, it's out of range. Ouch. Oh shoot. They're like way out of the way from everyone. Trigby took a -1, not bad. Here we go. Now, can I finally battering ram? There's one of my guys in range anyway. I knew 4. To who? To the little guy? Will it let me attack the guy? Why is it automatically selecting the 4? Oh well. Trigby's at 4 health. He's not doing great. He can only attack for 1. Oh! You can only attack the person you're facing? That's what it is. That changes things. Trigby got deflected. Oh, that hit hard. Alright. Hit. Oh, his armor. Alright. We're gonna actually be able to hit something now. My goodness. I had to waste willpower on that, but... Alright. Taking his armor down a notch. Trigby is dead. Super dead. Now, battering ram. Why won't it batter? Alright. Maybe his armor's low enough finally to do some... Oh! I'm still ranged with this guy. I forgot. Move further away. Alright, Sky Striker. Trophy. Killed something with a Sky Striker. Alright, we can do good damage now. But it's not looking great. Anyway. 90% chance to hit. Yeah. Let's do that. Deflect. Oh, the 10%. Ooh, we got deflect there though. That's nice. That happens for us. Alright. Nice. Only one person I think. And I got Sky Striker. And Oddleif got promoted. Trigby got injured. +5 renown. -4 supplies. A lot of management here. Morale improved. Okay. Even though one person got injured, morale has improved. You have no problem getting the dredge to follow. Things begin to look dicey, but you're eventually able to lose them in thick woods where they have difficulty keeping up. You climb to an overlook and wait for the caravan to appear. An hour later, Odleif is first to spot them. There, she points to the road. As you rejoin them, you can tell there was trouble. Some people wounded, others missing. The group is gathered at the rear of the caravan. Odleif walks beside a covered figure with an open wagon. Old fool, she says through clenched teeth. I should have stayed with him. The chieftain's death hits you like a blow to the gut. You continue on to Frostbeller in silence, a less hand firmly in your own. So the chieftain died, and Odleif is a widow now. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivor. It'd be dangerous to stop until it reaches the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Let's slow the pace so everyone can catch up. No, let's rally the caravan with the speech. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child onto your shoulders. Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it and push onwards. The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Morale improved, +5 renown, -4 supplies. Wowzer. Morale declined because we're working too hard at this. But it improved prior to that. So maybe we broke even. It's quite the mural on that hill. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the godstone of Hridvaldir. Wow. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Chieftain did what I suggested, and look what he got for it. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. How am I supposed to do that? Lie. Tell them everything's going to be alright? Gods, Rook. I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice. And do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Pull it together. I'm worried about Alette mostly. You're right. What if we run into more dredge? You mean when? I'll be honest with you. These men can't take on dredge by themselves. I expect we'll lose 2 for every slag we take down. So we run? Only if you want to lose women and children. We're going to have to fight, and there's going to be deaths. Gods be damned, why is this happening? Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care, I can tell. Men are a plague on the world, worse than any dredge as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. For the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. -4, morale decline, -8 clansmen. Oh no! 8 clansmen died. We're starving. Oh man. Let's get ready to move on. This stone's not going to have anything for us. You rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostland. No, my clansmen have died. And a trophy! Godstone Hridvaldir. For visiting the Godstone. The Caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. We've seen the dredge in your wake, says one. We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons. An inherent fear of strangers raises, mutters from the caravan. Let's do this. Let's add them. If you'll be no trouble, come along, you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. So we chose one. Plus 12 fighters, plus 8 renown, plus 18 supplies. Yeah, maybe they won't starve now. Morale declined again. During a rest, one of the men get too drunk. These are the new ones. And end up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Raffensvarter, is tossed on the ground at your feet. Angry clansman looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is little more than drooling mumbles. Let's tie him up. You grab a rope from the supplies and make short work of the sot. A few onlookers throw scraps at him, but most just walk away with a laugh, at least content that some measure has been taken. Okay, I was hoping to get them to like a... But we're way out in the middle of nowhere. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostfeller, with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Okay. Let's do the resting thing, yeah. Morale improved. So, that's a good place to end, and it is getting late for me. Let's see what the credits look like. The Banner Saga Stoic is Alex Thomas, Arnie Jorgensen, and John Watson. Oh wow, this is maybe a small studio then. Ah. Johan Sigurdsson, Peter Einarsson. Wow, 4 out of 5 of those are sons. In Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, you actually would take son of the first name of your father. So it's very hard to track lineage. I know because I have tracked mine on the Peterson side. And it's like Anderson and Peterson and Carlson and all this stuff. And each generation you have difficulty. So sometime in like 1800s, 1900s, they switched to just having a surname of the previous, dad, and kept that down the line. And then it would be Dottir, Dottir usually, if you were a daughter of the father. So it's very difficult to follow via last name. Arnie Jorgensen. So he would be son of Jorgen. Literally. Okay. Console and 10-cent versions. So this is probably PC then, initially. Or something. You can hear birds. There's a Japanese translation. Italian. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I was expecting a little less credits, or maybe a song or something. know, the awkward so forth. You'll be able to resume from your last save. Wait, there's no way to save that I know of. I'm just gonna assume it's an auto save. It better be. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. This is the Banner Saga. Alaska Rust is my Xbox user, but Holy Rusted Metal is my PlayStation 4 user and my Twitch. It was taken, sadly, on Xbox. I didn't have an Xbox earlier in my life/career. So, load game would let me. I love that there's actual heraldry. I'm using the wave. Or the wavegun. That one. That's kind of fun. Anyway. Thanks, and see you guys later, perhaps. Peace out. Have a good one.